Hi, it's Rob the Freewheelist here. Today I'm going to be testing out 3 wood moisture meters in order to figure out which one's best. We're probably looking to buy one if you're watching this and you want to know, can I go in with the entry level thing you'll find on Amazon, or can I go up a little bit, and is the juice worth the squeeze? So Yowexa have kindly given me a couple of these. I'll be giving one of these away actually at the end, so if you're impressed and you want me to send one of these to you, just stick your name or intent at the bottom of the video and I will pick one randomly in a few weeks to send out. This is UK only, by the way. I'm not sending this to the States or Russia or anywhere else like that. Nobody can afford that. But if you're in the UK, I will pop it in a bag and send it second class recorded or something. So if you're looking for one of these and you're interested, do pop your name down, or just say something like, yeah, I'm interested, and I will get in contact with one lucky person. Okay, on to what we're looking at here. Okay, firstly we've got the entry level thing you'll find on Amazon for about £12. It does, what does it do? It does 4 basic kinds of wood. It's your basic entry level, so it's about 12 quid. On this you'll find that this has a standard one of these batteries, the 9 volts, the ones that you don't want to touch with your tongue, but you can't help it because you're a small child and your dad told you not to. And if I can just put this back in one-handed, always difficult to film and do this one-handed. Hold on a sec. Literally straight in, no problem. Okay, then we've got this Yowexa wood moisture meter. Opening the box, doesn't have the usual 9 volt. You've got, by the looks of it, 3 AAAs and another Yowexa that looks identical. It's practically the same thing, but it's a 7-in-1, so this will do drywall as well. So this is around £16, this is around £20. Oh, is it? I haven't even checked. Right, I've checked. £16, £20 and £12. Now I intend to check this against some ancient oak which I cut 2-3 years ago. Hopefully they'll bring in a similar reading, a nice low reading. That means I can burn it. I've also had a pine felled recently, and we'll check on some freshly split wood, which means I'm going to get the old Fiskars X27 out onto that and split that, and we'll see how that goes. What else? That's the extent of my testing, so I'm going to be making sure, I'll be checking the figures, I'll be showing how the app, how the moisture meter works in each of these examples. I've not used this before and I have no idea what to expect, so I'll give you the honest opinion. There will be links to buy these in the chat. I don't get any affiliation cash for that, not at the moment, because I haven't set it up. Right, okay then, let's move on. Oh, that's quite straightforward. Again, why do I do this with one hand? Okay. I'll give you very easy. I could do that with one hand. Low. Right, so I'm presumably 2 prongs in there, so don't ever do this at home, right? But my finger is mostly water. 25. Oh, can I feel a tingle there? No, it's literally just because it's sharp. So the way these work is you put them into the wood to figure out what is the moisture there. It looks like you've got type 2, type 3, type 4, type 5, type 6, type 7. So seven types of material. That makes sense. 7 measurement modes. I don't read instructions because why would you? You might find out how it works. So I'm just looking at them now. Oh, red, yellow, green. Oh, that's quite handy. Moisture content. So you've got a colour indication. So basically, because that'll go like red. Yeah, don't burn my hands in the fire. It's not good for your flu. That's what it's saying. Ah, here we go. Here's the comparison table. Right, 1 to 7. Beech, spruce, larch, birch, cherry, walnut, oak. Oak is what we want, so material 2, oak. And actually fir tree, so that's pretty much pine. So both of these will be testing on material 2. Incidentally, this one runs off lots of different ones. Cement mortar, lime mortar, that's quite good. Okay, so this pretty much does the same. Checking in the instructions. This one. Oh, they got a comparison table too here as well. So yeah, nice, that's German. I can't read that. Right, let's get to trying them out. So slight correction, this is the £20 one, that's the slightly cheaper one. I noticed when I was going through the 7 things, it include bricks and mortar, so that gives you a little bit more for your money in terms of how you might want to use it and utility, etc. Of course, you'll be forgiven to not sure what the difference is, but YW212P versus YW212, I think this is D. There you go. So D, this is mainly wood only, and this is wood plus extras. Obviously they're in the same case and there's a minor upgrade. Okay, I've actually found some silver birch, we'll try that. I've got this pine, which is fresh and wet. I've got a dog that's getting in the way. And I've got a very old piece of oak here, so we're going to be trying all these 3 things. In order to get a good reading, you need to, even with an old one, you need to get a fresh split into it. So I'm going to cut these 2 in half and then split this off, and then we'll be ready to go. Now you can see the fresh sides of this. So that's the birch for testing, the oak for testing, and a bit of pine. Let's see what we find out. Okay, I have spent some time reading the instruction manuals after getting these 2 swapped over, which is a bit of a nightmare. So what we've got is we're going to go and test the silver birch first, and so that's D on this setting. And this is bringing in around 15, 16%. This is ready to burn. When you do this, you do it on the fresh split side along the grain, not against the grain. If you do it against the grain, it doesn't seem to make any difference. But ideally the water conducts along the grain, so that's what you're after. Okay, we're going to try with this one again. I'm expecting to see 15ish to 20. Oh, okay, it's going 20. 19, 20. Okay, they're sensing it a little bit more there. And this one, 15, 17. So you've got a rough idea that this is ready to burn. This seems to be a little bit more sensitive to the water. I'm not sure if higher is more accurate though, it's just more sensitive. Okay, let's try the oak. The oak settings are slightly different. So on this one it's level C. So I'm going to put in the oak, and the oak is coming in very low, which is good, it's ready to burn. I'm just going to double check what the oak setting is for these. I think it's the same. Hold on. So oak, where are you, oak? Oak is setting 3, so type 3 on here. Right, oak is type 3. Okay, bit higher again, interesting. But 12 to 15. I'm checking on oak. I think oak is on 2 on this one. So yeah, material 2 is oak. Again, 12, 13. These are values I'd expect because these have been going off for at least 18 months, 2-3 years now. Let's try the pine. I expect the pine to be high. So let's just check the pine mode will be D on this one. Checking for pine on here. Pine in German, I can't do that. Pine is, again, not my language. Pine is, where are you? Oh, 4. All sorts of pines are 4. Although firs are 3. Actually we'll go 3 fir because it was a Christmas tree and that's a kind of fir similar to pine actually. So these are not big variances, and I'm thinking pine is material 2. Just checking. Douglas fir, good, fine, that's okay. Right, these are all right, and let's go with, sorry, tried and tested, and you can see putting that in, we are 35%, taking a few readings. When you use these pin models, they have to go into the wood. That's the idea of the pins. 24. So this is not ready. This is telling me. Let's try this one. Yeah, a bit higher even. 28, 38, 37, 38. So it's good to take a few measurements. It's a little bit like tasting blood pressure. Yeah, this one's nice and sensitive, I think. 31, 32. This is as well. Yeah. So there's a mode setting which will give you a different colour as well. So I hear. I don't know how to make that work. Good. So that shows that all these 3 kind of work. These 2 perhaps a little bit more sensitive. I'm going to see if I can figure out how the different colours work because I'm pretty sure I saw an example of that happening. So there is the green functionality here, you can see it. So that's showing green, amber, green, so amber means you can burn it, green is perfect, go here, goes red, that's quite nifty, although I found it difficult to get that to work, because when I've got this here, and its sister one, it wasn't giving me any different colours, but it should do. So I think that's because I haven't read the instructions, most likely. Just sent an email to Yowexa head office to figure out why only one of them was showing the colours. I'm not sure if it was an intentional thing or not. We'll find out and let you know what they say. Okay, it's a week later. We have an answer from the manufacturers. Right, so what we've got here is, this is the £20 one. It's got green light on, which will then progress to an amber light if it's a bit dodge, or red if it's not. So that's what you're getting for your extra money. This one is just got a light so you can see, and again, sampling that, stick it in one-handed, you can see that's obviously above 20%. Now when you take these, when you measure these, now I split this a week ago, so it's going to be a little bit drier. But when you do test these, you just got to bear in mind what the instructions say, whether you to take it across the grain or with the grain. I've seen both. You just got to figure out which is the right instructions for your tool that you use. Reason being is it's just all about calibration. However, you won't see a great bit of difference between them, in my opinion. If I dig that in there nicely, got about 27. If I go across, I'd expect a lesser number, but we'll see. 29, obviously not 28. So actually there's not a huge difference. Odd, because I'd expect it to be going along it, to be actually, because you're going with the grain, there's less resistance, but ho hum, what do I know? There's always going to be a bit of deviation there. So that's why the colours are slightly different, despite the instructions in this one inferring you might get different colours, and that's just to be aware. But this is the later one, and probably worth an extra couple of quid just for the colours, because let's be honest, it's slightly fun. One difference between these two that I haven't mentioned yet, of course, is that this one is calibrated for more different kinds of wood, where this will go over different kinds of material. So this can do bricks and mortar, where this will do all sorts of different species of wood. There we go. So that's the one I'm going to send out. So, in summary, which one do you buy? This is the £12 one, this is the £16 one, this is the £20 one. And while these two are quite close, this will do slightly more materials and they've got the colour assistance there. So I would probably lean towards this one a little bit if you've got 20 to spend. There's nothing wrong with either of these two. They're both very good as well. In fact, these two are very, very close. And after a while of using the logs, you probably won't use these much at all. It's just a great sanity check. You know when your wood has been if your wood has been well seasoned, because you can feel, you can hear, you can knock it. Don't knock it again. This is not yet done, but you'll find that it's got much more hollow knock, and you can feel it's lighter. There's something about the feel of wood that tells you just through experience whether it's ready to be burnt. But there's nothing wrong with having one of these as a sanity check, and I definitely have one and keep one as a sanity check, but I'll be giving one of these away because I don't need three, that's for sure. So if you want, I'll be giving this middle one away, and stick your name down and I'll ping it off in the post to you, a random lucky winner. Okay guys, hope that helps you actually show that there's not a great big difference between them, whichever one you get really. And also, if you do want the extra, then you can obviously make an informed decision on it. So hopefully that's helpful to some of you, and we will see you next time.